All right, George Rose back in Sydney. Nikita, Tszyu-Lulzim, Ismaili. A lot on the line here for Nikita Tszyu this week.
A lot on the line, and a dangerous fight coming back after a big break. I think it says a lot about Nikita though, and it says about where his trajectory is headed to. Like he's missed out on 12 months due to injury, but he's not going to slow down. He's not going to slow down at all.
What are you hoping to see from Nikita? Obviously, last time out, copped a few shots from Kyle Mazzudier, had everyone on the edge of their seats. What are you hoping to see from Nikita?
Well, do you know what? I don't know, and I never know what I am going to get from Nikita. Like you said, there's this beautiful boxer in Nikita, and he could easily, box out a beautiful win, but he never seems to do it. He always seems to want to get in. He wants to mix it up, wants to get hit, wants to feel that pain before he inflicts his own. So, it makes for entertaining viewing, but during that period while it's happening, it scares the shit out of me. It scares the shit out of me because these guys can hit. They've got power, and he gets out there and he rolls the dice and risks it all. But I'd love to see him come out with a really strong performance and come out of it healthy, most of all.
What are you made of the comments this past week from Nikita? At the breast milk, the placenta. Is there a fine line between being strange or quirky and just being weird? How do you see all that?
Well, let me ask you this honestly: were you shocked when he said that he'd done that?
I wasn't, but maybe someone else would have.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm expecting it from him. And then not only that, like all of my mates who got young kids too, they've all come out and admitted to me that, I've given it a try. He's not the only one out here doing it, but, he's got no shame in mentioning it publicly. But I was not shocked when he said it. I was shocked that it was out there, but I was not shocked that he's done it.
Michael Zerafa did sort of pick up on it today, an article from Nick Walshaw. He said that perhaps Nikita's an embarrassment to the Tszyu name. You got the legacies there of Costa and Tim. What are your thoughts on those comments?
Not at all. Nikita's no embarrassment at all. He's a champion person and a champion fighter. He's a guy that, I'm proud of Nikita. I think he's a fantastic human. He's different. Everybody's different. You want to be yourself. You want to be unique. If everybody was the same, we'd be bored shitless. But having someone like Nikita who's truly himself and gets to be himself and go out and do what he does, there's no shame in who he is as a person. He's going to go on to great things, and we'll all be proud of him.
Michael Zerafa, he's never short of a headline, mate. Where was he today, and what's the situation there?
No, well, I found out just before we jumped on air that he wouldn't be here, but was assured that he would be at the weigh-in tomorrow, that he's good to go for weigh-in. So that was enough for me. I wasn't really fussed that he wasn't there because we've got so much talent on the card between Nikita headlining it and in his return fight to the rest of the card. It's a pretty cool card that we put together here, and I do have to give credit to them fighters as well for taking the risk in these fights that are really good, tough fights.
Got Brock Jarvis on the card as well. Ahmed Reader, a great fight. What do you made of that sort of triangle there? Jarvis, Zerafa, Nikita. What are your thoughts on that?
Look, I think they're all stars in their own right, and it's just sort of got to come to a head where one of them's going to continue on. It's sink or swim, and they'll challenge each other, and we'll find out who's the one who's going to kick on to bigger and better things. But all three of them, talent, star power, and the headline capability. So it's just one of them things where it's a blessing really to have all three of them there, able to take the show, steal the show, run with the show, wherever it ends up going.
The last time we saw each other was in Las Vegas. Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fondora. About a month on now. How do you sort of reflect on that fight and any update on Tim Tszyu?
Yeah, Tim's enjoying the break. He's not relaxing during his break. He's getting a lot done. He's doing a lot of things. He usually enjoys a little bit of a holiday, but he's been running flat out, as you probably would have seen through social media. He's been sharing a bit about the marathon journey, and I love seeing him do that, to be active and showing that he still loves to challenge himself. I think that says a lot about where he'll be when he ends up coming back, is that he wants to still continue challenging himself. And this sport is a challenge. You've got to be willing to get in and endure that grind that comes with the sport. And I think that he's still got that hunger and he's still got that in him. So right now, while he is meant to be on a break and resting, he's very much staying active.